Hello, everyone. I'm Wallowum69, and I'm here with Alnilana, PhazeonPhoenix, and ITMachinist, and we have returned to Sunday Shenanigans in Factorio. Hey, guys.
Yay! Hello.
Wally,
Yay.
why don't you name any of the characters in Founder's Fortune after yourself?
Because I'm me. I'm God.
You are what?
I'm God.
You're God?
Yeah. I'm giving them orders. I'm God.
Yeah, but
Name yourself Zot.
I mean,
don't you think you should? I mean, watch
that
yourself
does make sense.
die.
No.
Because you didn't name any after yourself in
I've
I've
never have.
Nothing. You never name your
I never have.
yourself.
Nope. No. The only time I ever use my own name is when I'm playing something like SimCity, and I name the cities after it, like Wallyville. That's about as far as I go. So, it's been like a year since the last time we played this game. But
For
we're
sure.
here.
Whose fault was that?
The last time we did some red circuits, we did some blue science, we did some basic oil processing, and
Oh yeah.
that was about it.
So
So
got, like trains and stuff.
we have we need to expand power, and I think Lana's going to extend the power thingy, maybe? Or you're up to?
Yeah, I'm going to extend the power
where are we getting it
exactly
from?
where it is.
Where are we getting what from?
Where are
Power?
we getting the power
What?
from?
Down here, where Lana
The
is.
power plant we've
How
had
about-
built forever and ever.
Never and ever.
No. I mean, you shove stuff into a power plant, right?
Confused, Wally. What?
Where are
Yeah.
we getting the stuff to put into the power plant to make power?
Oh, Lana probably handcrafted it.
Yeah, I'm making it in my pocket. I got something in my pocket.
What?
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
You
Am I
need-
not understanding
you
how
need-
to make power?
Apparently not.
Where are we getting the supplies to make power?
You mean the coal?
Yeah.
Oh, down here.
Well, for now, it's coming from the one coal patch.
Oh,
but
I
there's
thought
also the coal patch.
I thought we were maxing it out. Actually.
Not
That's why
quite,
I'm
but we're going
confused.
to very soon. Bless you.
Understood.
I made a couple of tweaks there,
What?
Lana. Don't judge me.
What tweaks and what?
Oh, it's fixed now.
On
So
your
what
on the
we
coal
do
thing?
need to do,
Yeah.
the thing that we
Okay,
did need to do was fix the coal feeding. That was part of the problem.
Yes, it was
Um,
borked.
I already made the blueprint.
be-
Do I need to make a blueprint again?
Why?
The blueprint.
Blueprint. Oh my God, we're not talking to each other today.
What?
What is
No,
happening?
fine.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
What are you people talking about?
I don't know. We're all angry.
I don't know.
I need tequila.
Something.
We're all Murlocs.
How much is this? Are you going out to the two pipes of water, Lana? Or are you? What we have here is a failure to communicate. Oh, by the way, hey Jake and hey Ontario, welcome guys.
Hello.
I am only using one pipe of water right now.
Yeah, I know. I can see that.
If you want to add a second pipe of water, please be my guest.
Okay, I will do that.
I will watch you so I know how to add a second pipe of water.
Well, that is one of the easier jobs in the game. All you do is disconnect power from the entire base like that.
Yeah. That sounds easy. I can do
And
that.
yeah, I know you can. And that's it. All done.
Oh, okay. So you're just feeding that second line.
Yeah,
Okay.
into the
Got
other
it.
side here. And so then this can go out. One pipe of water, by the way, can support 20 boilers and 40 steam engines. So this array can go out quite a bit. Now, one belt of coal cannot quite feed that much. One yellow belt of coal cannot quite feed that much. So we're gonna have to do something different with the coal eventually, but we'll figure that out later.
Once we get to that utilization.
Yeah, it can only feed 30 something boilers, not quite 40 boilers. And all the math is like if you look at the boiler
Yeah.
in your crafting menu, yeah, an E. It consumes 60 water per second.
Boiler board.
Second tab.
Full
I'm sure it's there somewhere.
It consumes 60
There it
water
is.
per second, and an offshore pump can produce 1,200 water per second. So
Okay.
1,200 divided by 60 is 20 boilers in a line, and then the boilers then consume consumes 1.8 megawatts max. And coal.
So the boilers are feeding the steam engines with the actual steam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently, I was not here
Yeah.
for this
You
power
were.
build.
You
Oh.
were.
Like I was not by the power when it was happening.
That could be.
So.
No, actually, someone else set that up. So yeah, it was not
Had to
done
set it
while
up.
you were standing.
Oh
there.
yeah.
Understood.
Did Pep set it up? Because if
Yeah.
he'd set it up, it would have been
It's-
his pattern.
He decided he wasn't.
But
Gonna,
I tweaked it.
he said he wasn't going to do it. I think or something. Oh, maybe that's what it was. So each piece of coal is worth 4 megajoules. You can see that by mousing over a piece of coal. And the boiler consumes 1.8 megawatts, which is 1.8 megajoules per second. So you divide it by 4 by 1.8.
Great Scott, that's a lot of watts.
And then you multiply it by the belt speed, which is 15 items per second. And you get 30 something.
Math.
Whatever that is. 4 divided by 1.8 times 15. 33.33333.
So if it continues forever, that means infinite, right?
Yes.
So we're all good.
Uh-huh. And then each steam engine consumes 30 steam per second, whereas the boiler is producing 60 steam per second because it turns all the water into steam. So that means 2 boilers, or 1 boiler for every 2 steam engines, or 2 steam engines per boiler. And each steam engine produces 900 kilowatts of electricity. So you end up taking 1.8 megawatts of coal power and converting it into... No, wait, I'm sorry. You end up taking 4 megajoules of coal and converting it into 1,800 megawatts, or 1.8 megawatts of electricity.
I'm not trying to do math here at all. Promise.
Yeah. They thankfully
My mind is
simplified.
melted.
It's okay.
Anyway, so yeah.
There are
Hey, Jay Allman. Welcome.
there are quick references out there that
Do you
are
have
fine.
all of the things you need, or did you want me to do some boilers and steam engines?
Can you just
Hey,
give me
Roadster.
all of your
Hello.
pipes? The pipes you might have in your pocket?
Sure.
Something in your pocket for me.
Yeah.
I don't have much, so I'm not gonna bother. Got like 50 pipes and a couple of undergrounds.
Oh, how do I only add it where the stuff is?
How do you only
You don't.
add it
No, you don't. It's
where the
delicate.
stuff is?
Oh.
You can.
That's why I said just throw them in my inventory.
Been a while since you joined.
Oh, I don't know how to do that either.
So
There is something
it's
you can-
control click on me. You've got to have it in your hand, and then you control click.
Okay, I gave you 200 pipes.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I needed.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So you can kind of
Good night, Jeff. Thanks for
Hey,
popping in.
Jeff.
cheat things
It's
if you.
Just Jeff.
Jeff is sus.
No, it's sus. Hmm.
Jeff.
Jeff is sus.
Have you ever seen Jeopardy?
Ugh.
This is Jeff
Jeopardy!
40.
Ugh.
Mian Bialik was on there.
Yes. I
Have they
know. So I
decided
don't
who's,
have
going
TV.
to replace?
No, I think they're still doing guests.
No, I don't have TV either.
No
So I
TV.
haven't seen a single
What
of
kind of
these
weirdos are
special
you?
episodes.
Oh, IT, if you want to make these burner inserters, you can do that.
Burner inserters.
It's the only place we use them.
Oh,
The
why?
gray colored inserters.
Because if
It's
all
a
the
bit of a
power is
diff-
off and they can get a piece of coal, they work.
Oh.
It's a bit of a holdover, I guess you can say, for some of us older players.
Stars.
What are you calling old?
Us oldsters.
I'm the oldest one. I'm allowed to say that, right?
Do you happen to know an exact number of how many you have?
So all you do is take your
4,
little
6, 8,
blueprint
10, 12,
icon. It's the one, you know where the blueprint icon is, right? The blue one.
24.
No.
It's the blue one next to the red one.
Well, what are you talking about?
On your bar at the
He may
bottom.
not have them because he's never played before. He needs to run a / command in order to get them.
Oh. Tell him
What's my
slash.
/ command?
The / command you want to run is we gotta go to open up the console first, which should be the Grave key, at least by
Yeah,
default.
it's open.
/ unlock - shortcut - bar.
I thought that it was just on.
Hey, look at that. Okay, I have a blue key.
Yes.
It's
The blue
on.
key next to the red key. The blue key
It's
is
on,
making
indeed.
up a blueprint, and the
Okay.
red key is deconstruct things.
Okay.
So that blue key, if you take it and you highlight over where the ghosts are,
Yeah.
it will tell you how many. If you just grab that area like a copy paste, it will tell you how many inserters need to be made.
I may not have understood. It says 1.
You gotta draw a box around the whole area.
You got to draw a box around the
Oh.
whole amount, not the ones that are already existing, of course.
Of course.
gotcha. Of course.
A horse.
Spooky
Yeah, that's how you
ghosts.
can count things.
Inserters. 24. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Useful.
Well,
LBS
teach a man to
songs, is that
fish.
well?
He'll be fishy for life.
Teach a man to fish, and he'll starve while he's fishing.
Let's see here. Hello.
I like that one.
I might be just a bit farther away from my mic than usual, too.
Oops.
How's
crap.
that?
Great. So obviously I did that wrong. Cool.
Alright,
It's okay. It'll take a little bit.
So the ghosts don't mean anything? I guess I'm confused.
at this point, the ghosts are
Placeholders.
there as placeholders. The
But
bots
there's
are
no way to click on a ghost and be like, I want to build that and
Yeah, you
complete
could
the ghost.
press your Q key while you're pointed at it.
Yeah. If you do
Okay, thank you. That was useful.
if you do a rapid pressing of the Q key and then clicking with your mouse afterwards,
Yeah.
you
And
can
it goes, oh.
do kind of a poor building thing. But
know
yeah,
about that.
the ghosts are before you get the logistic spots, which we could start working on that, but we have other things to do. Before you get those, they're just there for your, to remind yourself or something. But
gotcha.
when you get the logic bots, they will try to build that if they can.
Okay. That makes sense. So then I'm guessing
what
with
else
those
did-
bots, then you're going to have stuff set up that is building those particular items, and they go get it and build it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to specify. You fill little special chests with
Hey, get a greyhound.
items, and they'll come and get it and build it, or give it to you even, because you can do that too. Ask for something and they'll come give it to you.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Oh yeah,
They're-
I can't wait till we get bots.
Bit of an end game thing though, because when you first are able to actually build them, they're painfully slow, and you need to get a little bit of research under the belt. And to really get them to a speed that's actually decently useful, you have to have also launched a few rockets to do some of the final researches for it. But I digress. Usually, I will
This
try
one's
and
in the
lump
wrong
along
spot.
with them.
Pick it up and move it, please.
It's good.
Thank you.
Usually I will try to lump along with them going slow, even once they start researching the speed that you can research before you launch rockets. Basically, there's a research that's directly how fast they fly.
I'm
Oh.
short one.
One what?
No worries. It
Okay.
basically starts out just like any other Factorio game,
Right.
except that we're trying to teach ITMachinist how to play the game. He's not really played it before. We got our hands on him.
We're playing vanilla, so there's no surprises, no mods at all. We're
Yeah.
mewing about the lack of squeak through, but apart from that,
Squeaking?
So this power plant is to
Speaking about speaking.
ratio, so we should be able to copy and paste it anywhere else when we want to build a new plant.
Fancy.
is it how many?
I'm gonna.
20 per.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to add another.
The problem is the feed belt, or the fuel belt, but
Why is the fuel belt a problem?
because you can only do 30 or so on a yellow belt.
33.3333.
Yeah, thank you.
So we need another 1/6 of a belt. Eventually.
Don't
Oh,
we have red belts already?
Yeah.
Well, we could switch it to a red, but
The problem is, well, we don't need it yet. I mean, because we can get by. We can only produce.
We can get by with a little help from our
we have
friend.
72 megawatts, and we're currently using somewhere in the neighborhood of 25.
Yeah. So once we get
Yeah,
up to
so-
about
well-
83% of our capacity, then it's going to start causing problems.
Yeah, but there's like I said, there's those two coal patches on the other end of power. And we could just tap those.
yeah, there's one directly opposite. Yeah, split it in half and feed half of it from the other end. All right. Well, shall we do advanced oil, or what's next
Yeah.
on the docket here?
Yeah, we need to go do advanced oil. I'm staging out to move the sulfur so that we can do it correctly this time. Because
Should we pull up plastic as well?
no, plastic can stay where it is. We can just crack up north. It'll be fine.
Or we could crack down below,
Or we can crack down below.
except for the pipes that are down there. I think, huh?
Just the water
Oh,
pipes.
it's just water.
Yeah. But no, I was figuring we'd just crack up here.
So,
I'm cracking up.
it's been a while since we talked about it, but when we built this oil, we mentioned that this is the simple oil recipe.
Yeah.
In that it only takes one input and gives you one output, namely the petroleum gas, which is one of the most important products. But this recipe is inefficient, and you don't get the other products at all. Yeah, Roaster, actually, IT has not played Factorio, even though he's owned it for how long now? How long have you owned it and not actually tried to play it?
Well,
IT? Are you muted?
he's doing something.
I was muted. There we go. Yeah, I bought it like right when I bought Oxygen Not Included, so that was super early on in my
Yeah, it's
meeting
been
Wally. So
a year and a half, or
I don't know,
how long have you been around?
right at the beginning of 2019. So
He sat on it because
2
he
years
got
then.
a little
Over 2 years.
intimidated. So we're trying to
it's
help him out.
intimidating.
Yeah.
This game is insane.
So, Get a Greyhound, 5 episodes is actually slow. If we didn't have, if we weren't teaching ITMachinists how to play it, we'd be long past this point now.
Yeah.
Because it was like an hour and a half. So, I mean, if you're comparing it to like someone's like YouTube series, where they're doing like 30 minutes or so solo, if you were doing 3 or 4 person, an hour and a half each, we should have probably gotten to oil in probably the second episode.
Yeah, we would have started in the second or so.
And we've had a lot of spaces in between, so we kind of come back and run around for a bit.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. We're going, what are we doing now? I forgot. It's been 2 weeks since we last played, you know? Anyway. So yeah, what we need to do, after we do this basic oil setup, we set up the plastic, which is
Dead
what we
weight,
needed
yes.
to make the blue science. and then we do our first blue science research, which was the advanced science or oil recipe. So what we need to do now is switch this over to the advanced oil recipe. Now we had the foresight to design this with that advanced recipe in mind.
Ish.
So all we got to do is just swap. Yeah, well, we thought a little bit anyway. Just swap this to the advanced one. Do you know how to copy and paste recipes, by the way?
No.
Excellent.
Come on down here to the end.
Just Control C and Control V.
Excellent.
Okay.
No. Hold Shift and then right-click on the building with the 4 types of droplets on it.
Okay. Hold Shift
and
and
then-
right-click.
And right-click. And then hover over, if you notice, if you hover over the other ones, there's a green reticule over the one that you are now copying from. If you shift and then left-click, it will copy that to a building that's capable of taking it.
Gotcha.
And you just got to walk down the line and keep going like that. There we go.
Interesting.
That works for that works for a lot of different things. It works for inserters and combinators, a lot of different things that has settings. You can copy the settings like that. So
All
you can
the
see now we've
things
got
and the stuffs.
And the stuff?
we've got 3 different outputs now. It's the outputs are heavy oil and light oil, and still with the petroleum. This produces, if you click on the recipe in the building and hover over one of the outputs,
Yeah.
you'll see the recipe.
Oops.
For each cycle, it still takes 100 oil, but it also takes 50 water, so we got to add some water to
It
this.
doesn't work.
Okay.
But that's right there, so it's not a problem. So you feed it 2 fluids now, and then you get 3 fluids out. We get 25 units of heavy oil, 45 units of light
No, that's
oil,
not right either.
and 55 units of petroleum gas.
All right. So to hook this in.
So hook this in. We've got water coming around down here, but you know what we could do? We could just modify this bit right here a little bit.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Because it's not a terrible large amount of water.
Terabad.
And there we go. There we go. Now we're making. You see the pipes are filling up with the other fluid. However, this is gonna stop because we're not
ready for
utilizing
cracking
the other
yet.
fluids yet. Yep.
Right.
So
We haven't gotten Kraken yet.
we haven't gotten cracking yet. There is
Release the
some
Kraken.
Yeah. Yep. I actually. Do you have any chemical plants?
I do.
Go fish.
IT or anybody who's got
I
IT?
go
Who's
fish
got-
also.
I can give you some. I
Plot one
have
down.
38 of them.
Oh. Well,
Here.
I just want
Where you going?
to show.
I have a lot of stone furnaces for some reason.
Yeah, I hear you.
There you go.
I have chemical plants
So all right. So these chemical plants, these are your workhorses for fluids. In there's a lot of new recipes now.
Doing.
Ooh.
You need to do some.
There's
blue
the 2
stuffs.
recipes that have the similar icons, is where there's 1 at top and 2 on bottom. That is the cracking recipes. That basically means is it turns one type into the other type. This will turn heavy oil into light oil, the one that I have selected here,
okay.
and this will turn light oil into petroleum. So we need to consume basically all of the fluids from here in some way.
Consume mass quantities.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Is the goal to basically turn everything into petroleum by the end, or are we using
Ultimately,
heavy oil
that's
and light oil?
often that's what happens with it, because petroleum is for plastic as well as sulfuric acid.
Which one is the
other
best one for
heat?
cooking? Like, which one has like the highest smoking temperature?
What?
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll get there. Lubricant and Lubricants are lubricant and solid fuel, which are two different things. Lubricant is made strictly from heavy fluid, from heavy oil. It's the green liquid.
Okay.
This is used in. It makes electric motors. It makes blue belts, which we haven't unlocked yet. It's used in a couple of high-end recipes, and that's about it. Yeah. So we'll need a little bit of it, and we'll need to be able to steadily supply it.
Can you put the lube like right near where we're going to use it?
You can put the lube where we want.
That's what I'm asking.
Well, if you want the lube where you're going to use it, we're going to have to squeeze it out there. I mean, squeeze it in
What's
there.
happening?
It's majorly going to go here, right?
I mean, I don't know where. Never mind.
This is blue belt.
Yeah. So
There and robots, mostly.
We could put it right here, honestly.
Mostly.
I don't see why we couldn't.
I just want you to consider that when you're planning it. That's all.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So,
Assuming this remains our oil.
So for the moment,
Yes.
this is one of the most confusing parts, and this is a part that
kills everybody who starts new.
kind of it's called the oil bump or hump, and it could be difficult to get past because, as you can see, it's all stopped because we've filled up on heavy oil. There's no room to put any more oil in the pipe, and so it's just not working anymore.
Right.
So first thing we'll do is the heavy oil cracking. And you want to do it down here? I guess we can do it down here.
You want to do it down there?
Will...
How many do we need, though?
That's the secret.
Right either.
There's
That's fine.
There's some handy ratios that have been pre-calculated for you, so you don't have to do
your
the math.
handy dandy notebook?
He's not using his notebook.
Oh.
No. So we have got how many of these we got here?
Are you cracking south
We've
or
got
north?
10. I was going to crack south.
Initially he was going to crack south, but I wasn't sure.
Are we going to crack corn?
I don't care.
Why did we do 10? That's an odd number.
No, it's an even number.
10 is an even number.
Well, I mean, it's an unusual number.
One
Fine.
is the loneliest
Anyway.
number.
I thought it was... Hold on a second.
Simple cracking is 8, 2, and 7. So for every
I'll tell you why. Because accurate cracking is 25 and 17. And 20 divided by 2 is 10.
True.
What?
I know.
What?
Oh, well, we're discussing the various ratios that are well known for how to do this, and basically, there's a simple and a more accurate version of the rest of the ratios. The simple ratio one is for 8 refineries. You would have 2 chemical plants that are cracking heavy to light.
Okay.
And then you would have 7 that are cracking light to petroleum.
Okay.
So that's the simple ratio. The more accurate ratio is 20 refineries, 5 heavy cracking, and 17 light cracking. So either we add or we just fudge the numbers.
Just do 10, 3, and 9.
I like fudge.
Yeah.
And call
We'll
it a
fudge the
day.
numbers.
So we need to do lube
so
first,
we
though.
need to do lube first? Yeah, okay, we'll do lube first.
Because of prioritization.
Right. So lube is easy. Basically, we'll come over here because this is
apply.
where.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to do it
so I
separate from
have some of
heavy?
these.
Well, it's gonna go over here. My thought. This is basically where it's all going is right here.
Most of it.
So I figured, why don't we just do it on the other
why don't
side?
you,
Oops, wrong recipe.
That's fine, but why don't you put it here? That way we can connect up the pipe like this.
Oh, I was not even realizing. I was not even looking at that. I need to grab some pipes.
Want to do 2 of these?
Yeah, let's do 2 of these.
Like that.
Like
Like
that.
that. And
All right,
then
we're-
power. Need to give some
Are
power
we putting
here.
the stuff into a storage tank?
Yep. So then we'll do an
Mhm.
output pipe here somewhere. And
we'll
a
just do
storage
that.
tank up there somewhere.
Wally, how bad?
Do it this way? Or perhaps...
Maybe more like...
Or perhaps this way?
Over there?
Okay, that
And
I
just
like
run it
that.
over.
The reason
right
being
here.
is because it's going to go into these here, and it's going to have to connect like this.
Okay.
Where is... I need
What if I put it
pipes.
there?
Down here.
Pipe pipes.
I just look at them.
2 questions, guys. Do we want belt
Yes.
immunity or no?
Do you want what or what?
Belt immunity or no?
Yeah. I wouldn't do it
I don't-
now. I mean,
Okay.
save it for later.
Second question, Wally. How bad would it mess up your ratios if I changed all of the red and green science to...
It doesn't.
Good.
Actually, it needs to be done. And so does gray,
To
for that
machines?
matter.
Good. I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
right
they
now.
should all be blue. Blue machines now, because we did blue science and blue machines, so they all need to be upgraded. Otherwise, we'll be imbalanced, and they need to be rebalanced.
Working on it now.
All right, so
Sweet.
this is consuming some heavy, but even
Alright.
this too will eventually stop and back up unless we're producing tons and tons and tons of blue belts.
Which we're not going to, 'cause we
Indeed, we
can't.
will produce a lot, but can't produce them yet, that's for sure. At one point, it is indeed possible we'll produce lots of them, but it's still
So
not
right
going
now
to
the
be enough.
petroleum is full. So
Yep.
Is it?
I guess-
Ooh.
Because we're
yeah,
not
I guess
using
we're
it.
not using enough petroleum. Oh,
We're
any?
not using
Because we're
our
not doing...
plastic.
We just started doing blue science again.
Oh.
And somebody even canceled out doing the blue science and started doing red-green again.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we have a lot of researches to do yet.
Okay.
And then it'll be better.
So then the next one is...
Release the Kraken.
Lasers.
So we are first. We're going to do the heavy to light
I
cracking
don't like
first,
this.
or heavy cracking. What you don't you like?
Well, these tanks are in crazy spots.
That they are.
Let's do some fudging here.
Fudging.
I like fudge.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Fudge.
That makes me super hungry.
Make pumps. I mean, no, we're making pumps.
So I think cracking needs water in. Yeah. So cracking needs water in. So you can't put them as close like we did with the lubricant. It's only one
Okay.
input, one output.
Yeah,
Those
because we have to
lights
have
go
like
upside.
that T thing there.
Yeah. The
like we did with the
you just
sulfur.
Cool.
Why do I keep hitting
or the
one
oil
piece?
itself.
I'm gonna fix this light oil tank somewhere.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, well, I don't think we thought we were going south with this at first.
Nope,
so
we didn't.
it wasn't built that way.
Let's go to this one maybe.
All right, there we go. There, and you know what we'll do for water?
No.
Yay! Crazy stuff, man.
Let's see. Oh, the water's on the wrong one.
Ugh.
Yips, it is. Oh dear.
Oopsie.
Okay, so here's what we can do on this. This was actually recently added. If you click on a pipe that's got a fluid in it, you'll see the window here that says fluid system contents. You can hit the little red delete and clear out the pipe. So, boop,
Okay.
empty
Just
out.
know that is heresy.
How did you have to do it before? Delete everything?
You did pick up all the pipes
Yeah.
and all the everything's.
Okay. Gotcha.
All the things
Yep,
and
yep.
stuff. This isn't gonna work right
So what
either.
this actually needs to be connected to
Is that one up
is
there?
the
Hold on.
heavy one. It's
Oh,
got to
dang.
move too.
Yeah, it's got to move too. Dang you guys and your freaking...
Hey, I didn't invent this,
Efficiency.
so.
Ow.
Well, wait a minute.
Hold on. Move your feet.
Lose your seat.
I was gonna say just disconnect the feed of it
Oops,
and
backwards.
let
There we go.
drain it, because this is what's gonna happen with it right now. But anyway,
That's what I'm doing.
I digress.
More or less.
All right. So while we're fiddling with that,
Yes,
we'll come down here
amateur
to the
arrangements of
output.
tanks. Well,
And-
when you change your mind in the middle because you have 3 people trying to do things and there's 4 people here and there's 5 people trying to do things or whatever. Yeah, that's how this works.
Yeah.
So why do we have a pump?
To pump up the jam.
well,
Pump it up.
he's moving the liquid. He's moving the liquid because he's trying to move the tanks. So that's kind of temporary what he's doing right now.
Oh.
He's shifting the tanks by like one spot. So he's putting down a temporary tank, putting a pump to pump the water from the one to the other. Then you can move the first one and then do the reverse.
Okay.
We are going to use pumps for 2
People in your
reasons in build.
Tank heresies here.
Because the pumps can function as, first of all, valves that we can control
Okay.
with some circuitry, and also they're functioning as one-way valves. So, for instance, this here will be outputting light oil that needs to go into that tank and thus largely the larger network of the system. So
Right.
we will go like this and hook it up. Wait, actually, we'll leave a gap on purpose, and I'll show you why. So, no. There.
Where do I want to put this one?
The reasons for using undergrounds here is
No, I can't do it there.
You can walk through it.
Well, this doesn't need to go
Okay,
north,
so-
does it?
Light oil will come this way,
Yeah.
and then we'll go into this tank, and we will use a pump here just as a one-way valve, really.
I gotcha. So,
So
it's
that-
only
'cause
pushing that there.
It doesn't need to go back that way at all.
Yeah.
There's nothing down there that
Push
needs
it.
the light oil.
Push
Gotcha.
it.
So-
Good.
Push
You
it
don't
real
have to do
good.
that. I'm only doing that because I'm, particular.
Understood.
He's got a
So he
particular
has.
way of doing
That's final. The final position.
I
there, I think, right, Bobby?
suppose.
All right.
Except
So
now
here,
I don't like
we're
where
going to
lube
use
is.
Drift it. We're going to use a pump. Now this.
I missed.
Now we are
This
going to
sigh.
consume some of the heavy oil out of here. So we're going to do a pump again in the opposite direction now, but for a slightly different reason. So yeah, there you go. While he's still playing with the power.
You're fine.
All right. So notice that it's indeed sending it this way, but it's also sending it to lubricant. Which one do we want to prioritize here? Well, any idea?
Well, I feel like lubricant will just fill up and stop eventually, right?
He can
Yep.
be taught.
But we want lubricant first.
Oh,
Once,
okay.
if we don't need lubricant, if we
People
don't need
want the
lubricant,
lubricant.
then it comes down here and gets turned into light oil, and then it's no longer a concern.
So how do you do that?
what we need to do here is we can do a simple circuit condition. We haven't done it yet, but bring up your crafting window, and you'll notice there's a red and green wire at the second from the bottom rung of the building thing. These are circuit wires. They connect between various things. In this case, we're going to connect one between the tank and this pump,
Why is this pump backward?
like that.
So it's like
That pump is right because it's
Don't
pulling
you
from
tell
the
him
output
to
of cracking.
You're his father.
Just a
You're
one way.
just his stepfather.
what?
I is confused.
You're not the only one.
All right.
I'm sure people thought I was funny.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't
People,
either.
I mean,
This is not
anybody who
correct,
doesn't pay attention
actually.
to me.
Not correct at
I
all.
just sit over here in my little corner,
Nope.
touching things.
I goofed.
I don't even know where you are. Who's goofing?
All right. So, what we need to do here is that we need to make this pump only flow if this lubricant here is above a certain level. So, what we're
Okay.
going to do is we're going to use this wire to connect from this fluid from the lubricant tank
Yeah.
over to this pump. Now, it's too long for a single run, but what you can do is connect to power poles like this, and
Gotcha.
then to the pump like that. So now, hover over one of the power poles that this line is on, and you'll see that
power
there's a
pole.
little red square now. Yeah, on the power pole, you'll be able to see it.
Yeah.
If you just hover over it and you look at the underneath the map on the right, you can see that there's now an icon with a red background
Yeah.
that says 4.9 thousand or 5,000 lubricant. That is being read from that tank over there, passing
Gotcha.
along the line and fed to this pump. Now,
Gotcha.
click on the pump, and you can see we've now got a circuit connection little side window, and this is where the fun begins. So this is a enable condition. When do we want to turn on this pump?
I gotcha.
So it's basically left side and operation, then right side. You do a lot of different things with this, but the simplest thing that we want to do here is you click on the left side, and then you'll get a window that looks a lot like the construction window, except that there's the last tab there that's unique, but we'll not look at that for now. Click on the tab with the fluids.
Yep. Yeah, and choose.
Well, you can look at it.
I choose choose the lubricant.
Yep, choose the lubricant for the left side.
Mm-hmm.
That means that whatever the lubricant says it's at right now.
Which if you go to the top of that window where it says connected to network 2, you can mouse over and see what network signals there are.
Oh, cool.
I didn't know.
Okay.
Nice.
How did you not know that?
Nice. I've not hovered over that exact thing.
So, and then
Anyway,
I go to 5,000, I'm guessing, or around there?
20,000.
20,000.
Well, 20,000 would be the whole tank. I typically only
80% of the
about
tank.
5,000. Yeah. I will start at 5,000 because that's a nice minimum level to have. But yeah, you could do whatever. The tank can hold 25,000, but 20 is fine. So go ahead and type that number in, hit set, or alternately, we're not going to do this, but you can use another signal that may be coming down the wire or from a different wire or whatever, you know. And you change the operation. There you go. So now this pump, as you can see the little indicator light on the yellow bit that's connected from the wire that appeared on the side of the pump there. Mm-hmm. It's now green. That means it's on and working.
Gotcha.
And
we don't have any lube to crack, but if we did,
yeah, we're stopped up for another reason. Which one? Oh yeah, petroleum. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. So I have a question for you, Phazeon. How do you plan on getting light oil to the light oil cracking if your pipe here has a pump on it? Like you don't want the pump here. I think you want the pumps down there.
Yeah. Okay. So this is he's right.
Pump it down.
Wrong spot for that. All right. Why is that wrong? That's wrong because we're going to do light to petroleum down here, right? Okay. That's what.
I gotcha.
But not crooked.
It actually is going to be used. I know. I goofed.
How many?
But,
9.
9.
Okay.
So go ahead, actually, if you would like, and copy the 3 that we've got for heavy. You can change the recipe and keep going because it's the exact same pipe layout.
Yeah. How do you do copy, eh?
Control C.
Control C.
Wait.
It'll turn.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah. That might have just turned on because we had you run that command.
Yes.
So,
So I can just
Ooh, I
like.
haven't been watching my chat for a while. Oh, no. Okay, no one said he... Except for IT's comment on the lubricant a while ago. So. 6. One more. There you go. Voila.
Hooray.
And we can
Cool.
just whoop that and whoop that and whoop like this. Ah, no, 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 no. You could even control Z, but doing so when we're manually building like this is pointless. But it's useful for bots.
You're off by one, you know that?
Huh?
Ooh.
This whole cracking thing is off by 1.
What?
How so? Oh, I see what you mean.
Uh-huh.
No, it's by 2, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
No, it's by 1. Crap!
Off by 1, Eric.
This.
here.
Hang on. Hang on.
Right.
We'll just... Well, you can, but it won't go away. We have to manually delete it.
What?
There you go.
Because
Okay, paste it back down again.
again, the ones that do it by automatic are the bots,
Oh,
and we don't
2
have
like
those
that?
yet.
Now you're off by
we just
too many
have
in
to
the
pick
wrong
it all
direction.
What? You told me to go over 2.
No, I said 1. Phazion said 2 and was incorrect.
Oh my god. Now I
We're
don't
trying
know
to
what's
line up
happening.
with the edge. We're trying to line up with the edge of the come on, refineries up above.
We're gonna go right there.
So right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. That, yeah. All right, build it back up.
So I'm still off, right?
No, I fixed it.
No, you're fine.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Ooh. Wait.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
What the heck did I do?
Nobody knows.
ding.
What? What did you do?
Okay. I got it.
Where are you?
I got
She's
it.
breaking things.
I feel like I'm the new guy and should be asking like, are you doing anything that I should be shadowing you on?
Uh-huh. You are.
That is, we could say, one disadvantage to having done it with this many players is that we can't all just stand around waiting for you to learn it.
Oh, we also need to change all these recipes too.
Yeah.
Well, that's easy to do.
Okay. Just need to bring one of these pipes down.
Alright, so water and light.
Where you going, Casey?
I do, yeah, actually.
Do.
Oh, you know what? That was because it was light oil at one point, but now it's not.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here,
Bless you.
sorry.
Nice mute
I
button.
forgive you.
It came on too fast.
Alright, so this is also going to get stuck because we're not using any petroleum. But, well, we're using a little bit now because we are doing some blue science. Okay. Now I need to make some
Should
other
we just build another
changes.
petroleum bin or?
Well,
No.
then it just
That
stockpiles
would
in
be a
a few
temporary
extra
solution.
minutes. Yeah.
I gotcha.
So by and large, that's it.
All
I
done.
mean, I want to go back to IT's question because that is a question that a lot of new players do ask. They say, shouldn't I just build more bins to store this in? And really, if you do that, it just collects so fast. And
Okay.
you got to solve the problem of using
Overproduction.
Yeah, of using all of that lubricant
gotcha.
or extra fluid equally.
I gotcha.
I don't know that we need all those now.
So for now,
We don't.
that is all we have to do at the moment. However, there is more we could do. For example, we could do solid fuel production.
Which gets to a question that I never answered from Get a Greyhound because somebody was chattering away. And that is, yes, we could do solid fuel for power, and then it would destroy the problem we were just discussing of needing
Coal.
more than one full yellow belt for power of coal, because we could get by with solid fuel.
Solid fuel is made from petroleum, I'm guessing.
Made from all three of them.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
the best one
Not
to
all
make it
three of them
from,
together. You can make it from any one of them.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
the best
I
one
got
to
it.
make it from though is light oil.
Why?
And it's
Ratio.
Math.
well. Look at the
Okay.
recipe in your crafting window. It's in the intermediates tab with the gear and the green circuit. There's 3 with cubes that have the 3 different oil icons on them. That's solid fuel production of 3 different types. If you'll notice, it's solid fuel takes 20 units of heavy oil, or 20 units of petroleum, or 10 units of light oil. So it uses less light oil than anything else. So typically what happens is you just again crack heavy down to light,
Yeah.
make everything you can out of the light, and then make what's left over out of the petroleum.
Gotcha.
What I tend to do though is I will actually do a separate oil process for fuel like that, just because you don't really need to do any cracking at that point. You're making fuel out of it all, so what difference? But we could indeed mix that in here. That might make some difference as to how we control this. Right now the circuits are this is all pretty much good to go. We're prioritizing the one.
The only thing we should potentially do... Yeah, I guess we don't need to prioritize anything else yet. Never mind.
We don't need to. We don't need to set any minimum levels on anything else. It could underrun the lights, and it wouldn't really matter. It could underrun. We won't underrun the petroleum. Well, if it does, we need more oil. But we don't need to do any further limitations based upon limits. But if we did put in solid fuel production, we might want to do that. I am not exactly in a huge hurry about that, though.
Me neither.
I don't know about you. I typically don't do that.
I always do, just because it's who I am. Red belts? What is this craziness?
Well, we're on red belts now. We should only be using red belts now.
No way. I never switched to red belts.
So you know what we are missing? Hang on. We are missing... that's what's missing. Yeah. Sulfuric acid.
No, we're making sulfuric acid. Oh, you're not right. We're not. I've converted over to making it locally at Blue Circuits myself, but we can make it in by the sulfur if you want. We just need iron there.
Where else does it need to go? Nowhere, huh?
Yeah. That's why I put sulfur on the bus now, because you don't use sulfuric acid nearly as much as you used to.
Right.
Okay, still in batteries, that's it.
Yeah, batteries too. But I just do it locally for those two and off of the sulfur off of the bus. But we could make it and pipe it, that's fine. It just... running pipes along the bus is kind of annoying to me, so I'd rather not if we don't have to, but that's me.
Yeah. Alright, well,
Advanced oil.
so the next thing...
Yay.
That's advanced oil. Yay, yeah. Any questions on that? That's, IT? Are you muted again?
No, I'm not muted. Yeah. I'm just in awe.
Agog, yeah.
Well, you converted a lot already of red belts.
Well, just the iron up the half, this first half.
Oh, that's going to be dangerous, Lana. That's going to be really dangerous.
Oh, it's pretty.
The red circuit weaving with the plastic, when we upgrade the plastic to red belts, that's dangerous.
It's pretty.
Dangerous.
I mean, I can do it different if you want me to.
Just going to get dangerous, that's all.
Dangerous.
Hey, Glass Deviant, welcome.
Why can't I find it?
I could drop it down one. I just didn't want it to be too wonky.
Yeah, I just drop it down one and we can weave it in. It'll be fine.
I hate weaving.
You just wove. You just underground.
No, I made a beautiful line. What you want me to do is S curves, which I will do.
Squiggles. Tentacles.
Weebles? The Weebles wobble?
Have you seen this, IT? Just before you take it
What am I
down.
seeing?
Yeah, go ahead.
I have no idea where you are.
Right there.
Okay, coming.
Well,
Okay,
just look.
I'm here.
Bring up the map.
He doesn't know how to do that.
So this is a technique. If you notice how there's the two different color undergrounds in the same line here, these are
yes.
two different. These are two because of the different colors. Because of the different colors, these are treated as two different lines coming through the same physical space. It's called belt weaving, and it's a particularly useful technique in certain situations. However, in this situation, it's actually not very good.
That's
because we
fine
might
in that situation. You guys are...
Well, it's fine, but as Wally said, if we ever want to upgrade the plastic to red belts, this will not do.
Without thinking about it, is what they're saying. If they just want to swipe across it and never it'll upgrade. It'll upgrade everything to blue.
So
if
here's
we
a
don't
good question
have
for you, Lana. When have you ever known me to think about something before I do it?
Yeah.
Every single time.
Oh.
I mean, you have Excel spreadsheets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So next question.
Not an everyday behavior, to say the least. Yeah. All right. So we have got let's see. So after blue science, we have a bit of a decision here.
Well, we need to do the research for purple science, which I did queue, and somebody cleared.
I didn't clear it.
Oh no, I didn't queue it. I'm sorry. I accused someone of doing something that they didn't actually do.
Well, we have a choice between either purple, which is production science, or yellow, which is utility science. And you do them both eventually, but you do one first, obviously. And which does which? Let's see, what's down here? Yellow, I think purple is what we usually do.
I usually do purple, but that's me.
All right, so I've got stack inserters set up now.
Oh, fun.
Purple is the productivity science pack, and it gives us the third tier of belts, the third tier of assemblers. It'll allow us to do nuclear power. I think is in there, isn't it? Yeah, nuclear power is in there. As well as
to do is the chips. The
blue chips, yeah.
No, the what you call it? The
modules.
Yes, modules.
We need to research those first.
We have.
Ben, yeah, there's one.
Oh, we did do the tier ones. I saw them in the thing, and I didn't notice that they were tier. Yeah. I'm gonna set up some landfill making someplace. Maybe on the end of here.
Landfill's the devil. Why?
For this tiny little bit right here.
This little pond.
Yes.
And we can. Oh, we should also do uranium. Do we want to do nuclear? I don't know.
Nuclear.
All right. Well, we'll do the. How about we do it this way?
No, I don't want that.
We will do nuclear processing
do this
before we do the different modules.
Oh, because you want to expand red chips, right?
Do we want to? Oh,
I just started eating red chips.
Don't eat red chips.
Oh, we will if we start doing blue.
I mean, you were eating lead paint the other day, so.
I was?
Yeah.
When was I eating lead paint?
Do you have
your whatever game that was?
It wasn't doing it.
No, you were eating it.
Weirdo.
I can't remember the name now. They're
Pachyderm?
No. Lana was talking about eating potato, was it Fritos?
Chili cheese Fritos.
Chili cheese Fritos? Have you had or seen the really hot ones that are like little
Yeah, the dead ray
straws?
ones.
Yeah.
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 Sounds good.
Yeah. You get the heat experience twice. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah. I love me some heat.
Oh,
Is there a
okay.
box of cogs anywhere, like, or whatever they're called? Like, I'm trying to
No,
find some.
but one could be set up.
No,
One could be set up. You can also rob
Rob
from
along the
the
belt.
middle, the pipe. Yeah. We have now got some feeding issues. They're
Feeding
not.
frenzy.
I was trying to convert my yellow belts into red belts that are in my pocket, and I'm like, I don't nearly have enough of those things.
Yeah, don't do that. Just put them in the
What,
box to let them recycle and get the red ones out of the box. That's the
yeah,
problem.
what to do with that?
That's the problem with switching to red belts before you're ready.
Yeah.
Box? What box?
What? Right where I'm standing.
Yep.
Click on the box. We're producing 2 full rows of transport belt here.
Okay.
But you can temporarily remove the red blocked off part, put your belts in, and then block it off again.
Ah, here's
Like
the
that.
problem. Well, a problem.
So go ahead.
I don't know what you just did. You blocked off?
Yeah. See how there's the bottom 2 or bottom 3 rows are marked off in red.
Yes, I see that. I don't know how you did that.
That is
The
okay.
X.
In the last one is the little red X. You
Okay.
click that, it starts. You can then click on where you want that red portion to be.
Okay, gotcha.
So you click on the red X, it goes away. You put your stuff in there, and then you put it back. There you go.
Gotcha.
That way it won't produce anymore, and it'll be happy to take from that forever. Although I
Gotcha.
need a couple of these. Okay.
Understood.
That's why we designed this way, is that so that it recycles and doesn't become an issue.
You planned
We
ahead.
need more iron on the belt.
I just
Yep.
made a change to it to make it get more on it, but it's not going to work well.
No.
well,
The
should be
green
able to build
circuits-
2 belts.
Yeah, but we're siphoning off of them immediately for green circuits.
Mm.
So it's not going to work well.
So, yeah, we're at a point now where we are starting to take some of our production, and we don't have enough of it. We do not have enough
Do we
iron
want to
coming out.
move to bigger machines for the smelting?
Well, we don't
that would be
have that much
the-
iron coming in. We need to work on trains.
Yeah, we don't have enough feed yet. So.
Oh, well, I
um,
can pump up the iron. That's not a big deal.
Pump an
I've
iron.
got that iron patch that I built down south.
Who did
only
this?
Belts.
Oh.
Who did what?
Broke stuff.
Iron patch down south?
Yeah,
There
there's
I didn't touch anything
That-
there.
That can't go.
could be. You could easily bring 4 belts up with that.
Mhm.
Well, let's start with that. We haven't got. That doesn't look like we're going to get to it this turn either.
This turn?
Rails, so. Well, stream. We'll have to decide what to do with that. So let's see. We'd already mentioned about doing steel, or we had talked about it, about doing steel up here by this dual patch of iron and coal, which is certainly a option. If not, we need to put 3 more
I
steel
feel like it's a
smelters.
trap. Like they did that on purpose, just so you would do that.
Yeah, kind of.
If
And then
it wasn't
and then
a
attack you.
generated map, then I would agree with you.
It used to be a lot more common, but now it's rather rare
I miss it.
that you get that.
I miss it so much. I mean, not so much, but I miss having that different task to do. Because I'm weird like that.
So we could
I think we need to work on trains next.
Yeah, trains need to get in here rather soon.
So you can move stuff faster with trains than belts?
You get more throughput, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The belts have the problem that the longer the run, the more resources it uses to run that far, because each belt takes materials to build. With the train, it does indeed still take materials to build each segment, but it's less overall in the long run, and it can be used for multiple different things because you can run many different trains on the same rails.
If you do them correctly, not like we did the first one.
Yeah, the first. Ignore how we did the first train. That was a temporary point to point. This is a point to point method. It's fine for exactly what we did, A to B, back and forth.
Gotcha.
What we're going to do in the near future, if not now, is a train network, and that is a bit of fun. Who wants the responsibility of designing it?
I'll design it.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I will do it if no one else
should we
wants
just-
to, but I don't want to be
I will
that
help.
guy.
I have an
I'll
idea for where we should set up the major part of that train network.
Well, let's do some map marking here, where because
Well, we need to finalize one decision first,
okay.
and that is which direction are we going to expand in? And I'm hoping that IT is going to ask the next question, which is, why does it matter which direction we expand in? Why wouldn't we expand in all the directions?
Oh, yeah. So I was wondering, why does it matter which direction we expand in? Shouldn't we expand in all the directions?
No.
Tell me more.
Raid. Hey, Wandable. Welcome. Thank you for the raid.
Hey, Wandable.
Hello, everyone, and in Wandable's raid.
Oh, wonderful
We are
raid.
playing Factorio. This is our co-op shenanigans Sunday stream, where there are 4 of us: Phazeon, Alnilana, ITMachinist, and myself.
Hello.
IT
Hello.
is a Factorio newbie. Oops. And Phazeon, Lana, and I have a number of hours each. Oops, wrong one again.
At least 4. At least 4 hours.
A large number of hours each.
Yeah, about 100.
So
Yeah, about 100.
what we're trying to do is we're trying to teach ITMachinist how to play this game to varying degrees of success. And I missed some on purpose. Well, not on purpose, but I knew I missed some. And so we're taking it slow to try and teach him how to play. Ah, dang
Yeah,
it.
some concepts take me a second. Also, speaking.
Takes you a second. Huh?
So,
I have.
so we were just talking
realized-
about staging out a train network. Did I get a bunch of these? Ish. Staging out a train network. And we were just going to explain how or why you want to expand only in generally in one direction on the map. And that is because of the map generating algorithm they use. It, as the further you get away from the spawn point, the larger the patches and the richer the patches get. So if you focus your expansion in one direction, you will focus your expansion toward the larger amounts of resources. Whereas if you expand in all directions or multiple directions, then you have to work through those less rich, less large patches first on both or all the directions you're expanding in before you can get to as you get to the larger patches. Now, of course, you could skip over a bunch, but still.
Gotcha.
And it's not to say that you don't do a little bit of expansion in all directions just because we need more space to do the factory.
Right.
But to to do hunting for materials, we want to go in one direction, and we might as well also build along that direction as well, too. So
Yeah.
I'm putting down some markers here for where we might want to run the rails.
So we talked about, before we started streaming, we talked about expanding primarily east. That might be, that rail there might be too close for the bus, depending if we do the rocket here or not. But we can always put the bus under the rails and then build more.
What are
north
we
of the rails.
expanding?
What's that?
What are we expanding?
Our resource consumption.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like.
Right.
So like the stuff that. So our resource consumption is to the north of you, Wally? Like, is that where our resource consumption is? Or
no,
what?
Our resource consumption is like the coal and iron and copper that we've already laid claim to.
Okay.
Especially those starter patches, they're gonna die soon. That stone is really bad. It's like 47k left on it.
Okay.
So we need to expand out and claim more territory and mine more resources.
All right.
And as you continue building up the game, our waistbands too. Jake says, and he's not wrong.
Heyo.
Because the more you sit sitting here, the more your waistband expands. So we're gonna have to keep expanding to collect more and more resources.
Okay.
At the very least.
Because as we continue building the purple science and the yellow science, and then the stuff we need for the rocket, we're going to consume a ton of those base resources.
Okay.
And so we need to be able to bring more in, and that's where the train network comes in. And especially if we want to try and get to some significant amount of science production or rocket production, then we're going to have to do even more resource collection than that. So that's why I was saying we need to decide on a direction that we want to expand. And we were talking expanding east because there's water there to the west, and we don't know really what's north, but east looks kind of good.
At least as far as we've looked,
right,
for sure.
And it really doesn't.
I mean, we
matter.
could go a little more north because we could make it kind of in between those. Like, there's that small patch of the biters. And there's 3 small patches, and then maybe we can make it north to check out stuff too.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of patches of biters to the east.
There's going to be a lot of everything no matter which direction we go, because those also grow the further out you get from the spawn point.
Oh,
So the more the resources,
more of them as well.
The more the resources you have available to you, the more the biters you have available, or defending them.
Yeah, I got you.
So you have to do both. I like it, Glass. It's a great point. Raids are good in Factorio streams because raid kills bugs dead. So we could expand north as well. It just seems like there's potentially more water north. Those goofy lakes in the way.
Yep.
You know what we need to do? I've got an idea.
Radar?
Well, yes, but no, I was actually thinking more along the lines of just get in a car and go take a look.
Yeah, good. How close are we to making tanks? Purple science?
Just a bit of research, I think, actually.
There's nothing researching right now.
Oh, we'll fix that.
Where are we with tanks? Oops, I thumped.
Nope, that's Wally.
2 researches away.
Yep. Tanks are fun.
Okay, so
Tanks.
are we going to go back to
You're
the
welcome.
train station?
The final
again?
frontier.
What are we doing?
What'd you say, Lana?
Well, I mean, the only feedback that I've been giving about the train, like, before we started talking about this, you were like, who has an idea about the train station?
Well, actually, what happened was we got raided, and I wanted to narrate and catch up where we're at.
Fazeon started putting a whole bunch of things down. I was like, okay, I guess I don't.
Yeah.
What was your idea?
So go, Lana.
I haven't built anything. I was just marking where we might want to do it.
Yeah, I was deleting them.
What?
Yeah, you put the train station way too far down into the
Well, my thought.
infrastructure.
Well, my thought there was that we do that. We build it down there because it's going to feed into the smelting, which is to the left of where I put it. The lake's right in the way, so we can't do it directly to the south of it, for example. So I was going to put it like maybe, I don't know, whatever. That's the material here, but basically where my thought was where we had the trains. Speaking, please. Where the train station marker is now, that was about the level I was thinking of heading east, although now move around that iron ore patch there. But
Yeah, we should cut through east straight
planning
around
for
this
trains,
neighborhood.
like, why is it such a
It isn't.
planning? Like,
There's
you
just
can't
four-
just build it somewhere, or
You can. There's just 4 of us, and we can't agree on anything without talking about it, and we can't agree on anything when we do
okay.
talk about it.
I gotcha. I
just to kind of remind
I was
ourselves.
wondering if it was just like trains had more limitations or something, but
No.
I don't
No,
really know.
but once you put them in, it really does clog your infrastructure. So if
Okay.
you don't think about where your train station is going to go, because
Yeah.
trains take an immense amount of space. Like we haven't
Okay.
taken up any large real estate at this point, but
Okay.
if we want to put in more smelting in this location, then we need to make sure that our offloading area is big enough to offload the amount of
Okay.
material that
Incoming
we
materials.
need to.
So at a train station and stuff, you can offload, like, it unloads the train and separates everything for you. How do
We'll have different
trains
stations in the
work?
collection of stations. Well, different stations for each material.
Well, the parallel stations.
Yeah, parallel stations.
Okay.
So
what would be ideal is if we could remove all the smelting from here and then using our train station network, have the smelting occur at a different location, and then the train station here only brings in already smelted material.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
could do that already.
that's the ideal solution. We
Oh.
yeah, that would be a thought.
Where would we build that?
So that's what we're discussing right now, is where we would put the train station to do the offloading.
Oh.
For me, actually, my first intention was to, and I'll just tag it now, put the train station down here, and then offloading in the area
the northerly direction.
in the northerly direction, where if we're bringing ore in, we can offload north of here.
I don't see your tag.
Oh, really?
No, it's directly south of the bus. Not
Oh,
where
there
the
it is,
rest
way
of
down
the
there.
rails
Okay.
are at all.
I wasn't looking that far down.
And then there's plenty of space in the middle there to, have trains coming in and out, have, parking lots, and,
Mm-hmm.
have the space to change things over from bringing ore in to bringing
Okay, that works too.
buildable materials
I was kind of thinking the same thing on the east side there, just done vertically rather than horizontally. But whatever works
So
for me
then,
too.
where would we move our all our smelting?
You kind of do
And would we
outposts.
At the moment-
would we be making our smelting bigger, or are we just moving what we have?
Well, for instance, if you see the farthest point where it's got 3 iron ores in one space, the furthest point to the east that we have monitored.
Yep.
We can belt all of that to one smelting location, do the smelting in this area because there's 2 big coal patches if we wanted to use that as power, and water just south of there. Then we can do all that iron smelting and then train it back to that train station where it then just gets fed directly onto the belt system or the
Okay.
bus.
Which
Cool.
would
Sure.
mean that we would be eventually removing all of this smelting, but not until we've replaced it, and possibly also made it bigger as well. But at the moment, at the very least, it's got to be the same size.
Was flammables the last thing for the train?
Yeah, I threw those on there when the last one went out. So
No, I mean because we had one more to go for tanks.
Nope, they're already all queued. The tanks are ready to build.
Let's do
Build some tanks and then
Go kill some biters
Low
for the
low-density
last
structures.
10, 15 minutes.
I think killing biters is very, very cathartic.
I was going to look to the north, although I haven't actually done so yet. I got distracted to see what this looks like up here. Just drive around a bit. So I'm going to try and not get into fights,
Yeah.
if I can help it.
Alright, I got one tank made.
where? I want a tank.
Well, I'll make a couple. I have enough stuff to make 3 right now.
I don't have to worry about your radiation damage.
I can just follow you guys. I have a car. Just follow you
And
guys.
I can make
You got
another
it.
one in God knows how long.
Yeah, I know.
Because engines are slow.
Engines are very slow.
Okay, so we need to find some coal here.
Whoa.
Ah, I hate that.
I still say that I can, I'd like to empty out that southern iron patch that I got set up.
Yeah. I think
I
we should
put
bring
red
ores in
belts
for
on
now,
that-
because setting up everything to do offsite smelting is a lot of work, and we don't know if
Yes.
we're gonna continue this game beyond a few rockets.
Sure.
We don't have any goals beyond that.
Good to have goals.
Ooh, we're
Hashtag.
being attacked.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Where's it at?
Uh-oh.
I went splat.
Okay.
Oh, Phazeon went out. Phazeon, what do you have? A car?
Yeah, because he's a maniac.
Yeah.
I thought you were waiting. Okay.
Do I need
Okay.
ammo?
Yes, you need ammo.
Where do I get the ammo?
Right here. Don't run people over, though. And don't run stuff over, even more importantly.
Why
Are you
is my tank still moving?
Because you got
It's
out
not
of it while
moving,
it was
tank.
moving.
Are you taking
So-
Phazeon that other tank that you're making?
Nope. He's dead.
Okay,
He's here.
what ammo am I getting?
I would get the red ammo.
Red ammo.
You can also, if we had rockets made, you could also do that, but we don't have rockets made, so we can't do that. And you could also, if we had flamethrower fuel made, you could do that too, but we don't have that made either.
Okay.
Woohoo, I got a tank! Beep beep.
Phazeon, you are the most dangerous person in the world.
Oh, Phazeon, you are driving. I just ran into you.
No, he's not even driving that
no.
tank. He jumped out of it like a maniac.
I know, and then I ran into his tank, and both of our health bars went down 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I said Phazeon's a maniac. Don't drive anywhere near Phazeon. Alright, did you put a gate in here somewhere? In this wall?
No, just crash through it. It's cheap.
Yeah, I removed the hole.
Do not
I
run
made
into
a
me.
hole and then drove through.
Oh, jeez.
The tanks don't stop well. Don't know if you know that. Which is why I
I've
said
never driven a tank.
don't drive near Phazeon
Okay.
or anybody else.
Oh, I don't have any more.
All right, let's go kill some things. I want to see how this works.
You can crush trees with your tank, no problem.
Yeah, I'm following you.
Doesn't even hurt. Don't follow me.
Why am I not supposed to be following you?
Because
Well, don't follow him directly to the point that you'll run into his ass.
right. And also get rid of Phazeon because he's gonna crash into people.
How do I shoot?
You have to have chosen the
Spacebar?
correct weapon and then spacebar.
How do I choose a correct
Tap.
weapon? Tap what?
Tab.
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 Tab. I'm pushing tab. Nothing's happening.
Look on
Did
your.
you put ammo in the slot?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that's why you're
Oh.
supposed to listen.
There we go.
Before you jump
Ammo. There you go. Ammo. Hey, stop attacking me.
Shoot it.
tab.
You want to select the machine gun weapon.
There we go. It's dead now. It's dead, Jim.
It's dead,
Okay.
Jim.
How does my tank repair itself?
You gotta repair it with repair
Doesn't-
packs.
you have to repair
Doesn't.
packs.
Doesn't
An entity is being damaged.
Yeah, that's Wally's entity.
you?
Oh, okay, never mind. Are we not killing that patch, Phazeon?
I'm kind of waiting for everybody else.
I'm kind
Alright,
of
let's
killing
go
some
kill
closer
it.
patches first.
Yeah, well, he's going after close patches, so.
Okay, well,
That's
then
what I
I'll
do.
go to this
Is I
one
kill
alone.
the nearer patches before I go to the farther patches.
I think that's where you made your mistakes.
Well, I was trying to get my corpse before it disappears.
Oh
you know,
yeah, I
10
forgot
minutes.
about that. You and your corpse retrieval. And you can run into the spawner nests too with your tank, and they will die.
Why aren't you shooting guns?
Shoot.
I don't have any guns.
You
For
should
ammo,
shoot
actually.
guns.
Oh,
So
I'm
I'm just
killing
running like a
biters.
chicken shit.
okay, yeah, I'm totally gonna die.
Don't do that.
Drive away!
Run away, run
Yeah,
away.
run away. Run away. Kill the things as you have to by shooting behind you as you go. Give me a hand over here real quick.
Why aren't they shooting?
Through the... You gotta aim at them with the mouse.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
I did?
Mm-hmm. Talked
I
about it.
told you what we were.
Oh.
So give me the... There
Wow,
we go.
that's
All
so
right.
much easier.
Now stop. Hop out. Do you have any repair packs? Little gear.
No.
It's a
No.
wrench and a screwdriver.
Look at that bugger.
Wrench and a screwdriver.
It's on the
production
Oh, yep.
tab.
And I can't make any. So
uh-huh.
Oops.
okay.
Wally, can you come on over here?
I only had a few, so no.
Alright,
Oh.
I'll just go back.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, because I'm almost in.
I'm on my way though. I just need to clear these
Fine.
last couple of spitters here. There we go. Where are we going? Way over there? Alright.
I was up to the northeast when I died, so.
Come on, little spitter. You're gonna die. There you go.
You're gonna die.
That was really creepy IT.
Sorry. That's my
He's
specialty.
gonna die. They're hovering over my corpse.
Well, you
My
died in
corpse
the
is
middle of the
still
patch.
there.
What are you gonna do?
Well, they're
Oh, I almost
half.
ran into power. That would have exploded it, right?
No.
No.
Oh.
it might have destroyed it. Yeah, it won't.
It's not gonna like
Damaged,
explode like nuclear explosion or anything, no.
Oh, yeah, but I meant like it would have broken.
Oh yeah, it would have broken everything you ran into. That's why you probably don't want to drive in the base very much.
Ah, right down the middle?
Right.
Yeah. Once we get to the point where we've got bots, they will build and repair for us as we do our damage, but at this point they're not doing so.
Man, we need some more weapon.
I have got my
Okay,
corpse. Get back in the tank.
How do I pick stuff off belts
Run.
again?
F.
F in chat. Do you not have any ammo, Phazeon?
I do not have it in the right spot right now. No.
Uh-huh.
Help me out. All right, give me a second.
Uh-huh.
Here we go.
Okay.
And then let me just hop out here.
Alright, so now
Hey,
I have
come
a
back,
repair
come
You're
back.
pack,
supposed to stop your tank before you...
repair pack in my pack.
I'm gonna go down here and clear these patches that you drove past.
Hey,
Yeah, I
come
don't think
back.
we want to go north.
Stop.
Hey, high speed. What am I doing?
Oh. Fine.
How about you get in your tank? Instead of running around like a maniac.
Well, I was gonna since you were close, I was going to, but that didn't stay that way.
Where are you guys?
I got work to do.
I'm coming. I have repair
I got my
packs. I have
corpse.
ammo. Do you have
Yay.
ammo?
I am good. Yep.
Okay.
I've got my corpse again, so I've got both again. Finally. Oh.
Excuse you.
He's excused.
You stay north, I'm going to stay south.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That way we don't crash into each other very much. Unless Phazeon crashes into
Unless Factorio
everything
dies.
and dies and kills my tank.
Okay, I'm coming, Wally. Don't die.
I'm fine.
I'm doing this.
I know how to do strafing runs.
Well,
I don't
now
charge
that I know that I
headlong
need to-
like I'm a
I need to point my thing.
like I'm William Wallace here or something.
You're very good at that, Wally.
Huh?
What? What?
Doing the strafing runs. I am not good at that at all.
I'm not that great either, but I'm better than some people apparently. Especially the people I can throw shade at. Alright, that one's clear.
Yay! Okay, come get your dead body.
Get your booty up here.
Dead body everywhere.
Dead body, dead body,
Dead
dead
bodies
body.
everywhere.
Wally Willis, yes, exactly, Glass Deviant.
And I'm trying to grab the necessity. to
Right,
make
let's
an
go maybe
attempt.
down to the southeast a little bit, IT, and kill that patch while we're driving around. We'll let Phazeon come up here
Sounds
and get his
great.
own corpse. He's safe,
Get your own
so we don't
dead
need to keep
corpse.
defending it.
Alrighty, here we go. Strafing run number 1.
You go north, I'll go south.
Whoa. That went less stellar.
Well, yes, high speed, I agree with you. If there's only one person, a circle of the perimeter is a better option. But when there's two people with two tanks, circle of the perimeter means demolition
Collide
derby and
with each other.
tanks.
Yeah.
And that's not a great... You get out of there, IT. Get out of there and go repair.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have to, because you're getting low on health,
Just get out, kill the
I
biters
will.
that come
I'm
at,
good to
come
go.
at you, and then once
Yeah.
you're clear enough and they're dead enough, you can repair. And I need to do the same. And I keep pulling them.
Repair kit. Where'd the repair kit go? There it is.
Put it down your toolbar.
Yeah.
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 I will be there
But
shortly.
But I
I'm
agree with
just
both
waiting
high speed
for-
and butt spot. It
Butt
isn't strafing shoot so much as is circle the perimeter. But yeah, I would normally do a circle the perimeter too if I was by myself, because it's a little bit better. Slash
Yeah, it's
easier.
just we run the risk of just literally just demolishing each other the entire time.
Oh, I agree. Also, class, if we had decent PLDs and whatchamacallit,
modular.
the power thingy, the
We do have that. Well, I mean,
no the
with better armor.
not the armor, the crap.
Personal laser defense and the
The fusion.
yeah.
If we
Fusion
had that,
reactor.
I would
Right,
be
hard
all
drive.
over it.
By the way, where was that fighter patch? Northeast still?
Yeah, northwest of where we're at right now.
Yeah.
When you died
I
in?
got a ways to go. Yes,
Yeah.
Okay,
because it doesn't mark the map or anything stupid like that.
It used to. Doesn't mark the map where you died.
Ooh.
There should be
Maybe.
something.
No, it like said it when he died, but I don't see anything
Oh,
on
hit
the map.
hit your console key and it'll be in the history. And you can reping it.
Oh,
That's where it says it. I knew there was a way. There's a will, there's a way. Alright, that one's clear.
I'm glad I was in there for the last.
The
2
last,
seconds of shooting.
the last worm's dead. Okay, now don't crash into me. I'm gonna.
Hit him.
Don't hit me. I will punch you if you hit me.
You can't reach me.
I don't think even head-on collision between the tanks at full speed would actually.
Well, mine was
kill
half
each
dead,
other.
so, and I'm standing on the ground
well,
next to the
that's
tank, so yeah.
Oh,
I put a
well, okay,
fence
that's
in where
different.
you guys broke out. By the way,
Oh, okay.
the gate.
So we have to re-break through.
No,
hey,
I-
Wally, are we gonna go kill these guys?
Yeah, we could. I was gonna go and kill the ones that are actually nearby our
Oh yeah, let's do that.
base.
It's
I put
a gate.
in.
It'll open up.
Oh, nice.
All
My
right.
poor
Which
Will.
corpse is mine? There it is.
The one
That's
that-
hard to
never mind.
find. Yeah, but there's like so many bug corpses in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, once you get close, there's the stench.
Wouldn't there be a stench
Heyo.
Again,
from the
there's-
biters too?
Yeah, so many bug corpses. Asshole.
Ow! Crashed into a rock. There's a tiny one.
That was.
Watch out for Lana.
Rocks.
Let's go liberate this
Oh, hi, Lana.
this copper over here.
Liberation.
Oh, we could play with destroyer capsules. I always forget about those. Ugh, this one's a yucky one.
What is this?
That didn't sound good.
Run away.
They are dead, but there is was some biters nibbling at the southern iron patch. The turret took it out, but
Oh, is that what that?
something-
Oh crap! I'm out of fuel.
That's what that.
Out of fuel.
Oh, that's no good.
I had some wood.
I didn't know there was fuel.
Yeah, I fueled up your tank for you.
What? You gotta tell me these things.
I forgot. So you may need to
Well,
refuel
you
too,
just carry-
IT, because I only put as much in yours as I put in mine.
Oh, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm about to die.
Lana's about to
Sorry.
die when you crash into each other. See?
It's okay, you just lost my car, that's all.
I'll come over there, Lana. You can hop in. You can run the guns.
Oh, you can get in more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can have a passenger in tanks and cars.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, we are fixed.
Clockwise,
Okay.
clockwise, the other clockwise. All right, I'm gonna go
I got
clear
in
that.
with IT.
I'm gonna go clear that
Are they
one
all
other
dead?
patch to the southeast, and then we probably are gonna have to call it for the night, I assume.
Oh, yeah.
Because
We are.
IT's gonna have to go to bed.
What?
Mm.
Yeah, I need a shower. I haven't showered today.
That's what I smell.
was
And you were making fun of
working.
Phazion's corpse stinking. Your corpse
Yeah,
is
it's
stinking
called
too.
projection.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I'm out of batteries. Power.
Do
What
I
do I
have
do?
any more? I don't know.
I have
I
some.
don't even know
I have
You
some
have
wood.
what I do.
You
Do you have
haven't.
any wood or coal in your pockets?
Something in the pocket for you.
Uh,
I only have a little.
I have a bunch of wood. So, how do I do
Wood-
this?
Control. If you pick it up in your cursor, you can control click it, or you can click on your tank, and you'll see
Okay.
there's 2 slots for fuel.
You're literally not even in your tank anymore. You're in Wally's tank.
Hey, get
Oh.
out of my tank. I'm gonna kill these guys. So
It's
you
your
guys
own damn
be careful.
tank.
Okay. Oh, look, mine's full.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess that was you.
No, it was Wally.
I put 28 in there, so no, it wasn't me. You went in the
We
middle
gotta
of the
go.
patch.
We gotta go.
Gotta
We
get out
gotta
of
go.
No, I'm stuck.
Get out of here.
Get out of there. And you're dead.
I couldn't move.
That's because you went in hard. You can't go in hard. You do what Phazion did every time.
God damn it! I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. Can't prove anything.
I'm sorry, Lana.
Oh, it's fine. It's funny.
All right. How do we make another tank?
It's in your crafting menu.
Oh.
I don't know that
There's not enough
engines.
motors, though.
I can
no,
finish
there
this
totally
patch up
is.
on my own.
I'm coming. I got
You're
a
really
tank
good at it.
again.
Well, that's because I played that Mining Space Industries that Peps made me play. And I had to play with the biters, and I had to battle those stupid big-ass biters. The, like, ridiculously boss-sized biters.
Screw the forest.
Yeah, who cares about forests?
Okay, am I blind? Where is this tank? Like,
Crafting menu.
The first tab.
I'm
First
in the
tab.
crafting menu.
First
And I'm
tab,
on the
second
combat.
to the bottom row, maybe?
No, it's not in combat. The vehicles
Oh.
are in the first tab.
Okay, well. Need engines?
Don't drive over here, Phazeon. You're a maniac.
50, 50, 50, 50, 20.
There we go. Alright, almost clear. You gonna follow me through?
I thought so. Gotta have the right weapons selected, baby.
Don't do that.
I need plastic and engines.
Well, if you need plastic, that means you need red circuits, so get red circuits instead.
Yeah,
Get red circuits?
that's what you need, really.
There's plastics.
You guys are speaking not the right language to me. What?
Okay,
There's
Red
circuits
so-
that are red.
You're looking at the raw ingredients rather than looking at the actual ingredients. The actual ingredients for a tank are 50 steel plate, 15 iron gear wheels, and 10 advanced circuits
Is it
and
dead, Jim?
32 engine
Okay.
You're
units.
dead, Jim. Okay, I'm gonna go
Gotcha.
back to base.
So I need the engines. I can't make those.
You can't make them in your hand, unfortunately. No.
I have
And
some.
we've only got one making it at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's they're rather slow. And I
Gotcha.
think we're just done anyway, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're
Well,
going
We
like
back.
gotta go
my
out and get our
body.
bodies.
Oh yeah. We might be cheaper,
Uh,
easier to make a car than a tank then.
A car. Yeah, I still need engine. I don't know where the engines are. Where are the engines?
Where the trains are being
Okay.
made.
Like I said, I'm almost there. I've got a tank. I will make this tank, and then we'll go out
Wait a
together.
minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
What?
Entrance is back here, I think.
Engines.
I was just gonna make one.
Oh,
Just crash to the wall, huh?
No, I'm not a
No,
maniac.
Lana made a. Oh wait, no,
She made one up north.
we're wrong. Oh, we are not in the area I thought we were in at all.
Nope.
I get it.
Okay.
Now I get it.
yeah.
You ready?
Yes.
I'm gonna park this tank here by oil.
Where are you?
The oil station. That way I don't drive
I'm
through the
near the
base like a
oil
maniac
station.
with it.
You know, if
That's
you want to
another
ride,
thing that we should incorporate into the.
Don't park on the tracks, Phazeon.
you want to ride out there, guys?
I just made a tank.
Tanks, you're welcome.
Where'd you make a tank? Oh, there.
In her pocket.
I was like, you didn't make a tank.
Totally did.
Didn't
Totally.
put it down yet, but she.
I'm putting ammo in it.
Ah.
So okay. You want to drive? Go ahead. Okay.
Nope, you're driving.
Whoever got in first is
Wyatt?
driving. Watch out, Phazeon.
Whoa! My fault.
Yes. Very much so. Okay. I think we can probably wrap up while they go get their retrieve their corpus,
Alrighty.
which are here.
Whoa!
right.
Did I do that? Yeah.
Did I do that?
Where are our corpses? I don't even know where they are.
Or I pinged
Just
on the
keep
map?
driving straight. We're south of this iron ore patch. I'm looking at the bodies, so I'll let you know when you're there.
There's not much of a base to tour high speed. We have some
Come on.
barely functional smelting.
Why is this not breaking?
We have some barely functional green circuits. We have a mall area
Are
here.
you not going fast enough?
red and green science. Gray and blue science.
Oh my god!
What are you people doing?
You can do it. There we go. It's the strongest wall ever.
And that's all we've got so far. We have a lot more to do, obviously, but that's where we're at. 4 people does not an easy
Is this it?
live planning
4.
make.
4 highly disorganized people.
Well,
my
and
body.
we only plan when we're on stream.
Like we're
so,
overlapping each other.
yeah, so make sure you pick
Okay.
up the right corpse. Thank you, Phazeon, for
How do
putting
I-
me
how
on
do I
the
get
idle
everything?
belt.
Oh,
I
okay.
appreciate it.
Welcome.
Where'd my corpse go?
Once
You picked everything up.
picked everything
Oh,
up,
I did?
it goes away.
Oh, okay, good. That scared me.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't know I picked everything up. I just, like, everything disappeared. Okay.
There's still a crushed tank there, if that's any consolation. All right,
Yeah,
so
pick that
thanks
up.
everyone for coming. This was, of course, insane, as always. But yes, all of our multiplayer
Yep.
games are insane. So
Yeah.
why?
It's a little shenanigany, yeah.
I mean,
Very
that's why we came up with a nickname for this. It's called Shenanigans. So anyway, thank you all for coming,
Mhm.
and thanks again, Wandable, for the raid, and we'll see you all next week for more shenanigans. Bye,
Yeah,
everyone.
man.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.